Let's talk about the harm loved ones, family, friends cause to a narcissistic abuse victim. If you've been or going through narcissistic abuse, you already know all too well. Flying monkeys, or even just bystanders, all the harm they can cause you. But maybe this is a video for them that we can pass around to our friends and family so they can maybe better understand, or even just acquaintances. When you see a couple break up, sometimes we relate experiences to our own. So, whether the victim is male or female, you can't always assume that it takes two to tango and that it's both of their faults. You can't always assume that one is lying. You can't assume that someone's playing the victim card or someone is trying to get everybody else to hate them. Maybe that person is in survival mode. Nobody knows what goes on in a household. And very specifically, in narcissistic abuse cases, the abuser is the one out there pleasing everybody. He is nicer to the mailman than he is to his own family. It's he needs everyone on the outside world to perceive him as being the perfect husband, the perfect father, the perfect friend, the perfect son. So it's very easy to be misled and fooled. However, that does not give you the right to harm emotionally the victim once again. So, in a divorce, if you're taking sides and you want to stay friends with the abuser, even if you don't know that that person is the abuser, maybe if you didn't live in their house with them, maybe just keep your thoughts and comments to yourself. You can cause a lot of unintentional harm. For instance, in a victim that's been gaslit for long, long periods of time, you may reactivate their self doubt. You may get them to question, did the abuse really happen? The mind is a funny thing, huh? It's really strong. You don't want to take part in harming someone, do you? Sometimes because of the external comments, a survivor may withdraw themselves from support groups, from reaching out for help, from telling their story, from getting people to understand and validate them. It's very lonely after narcissistic abuse. Most people believe the abuser because he's got, he or she, either or, has got been working way before the relationship ended at getting everyone to see him or her as perfect. But the victim has a lot of turmoil going on in his or her brain that makes them sometimes act irrationally. They're not pre-calculated. There is no manipulation. They're really just going through it. And it comes across as maybe they are not behaving properly or saying the right thing. Meanwhile, it's all the trauma that sometimes takes years to recover from. You don't want to add to that, right? When you invalidate a survivor, you're adding a new layer of pain. You're making recovery last longer, and you can really flying monkeys, friends and family, enablers, the amount of harm you cause upon that person, most of the time not knowingly, is really extreme. Don't be that person. Stay away. Stay away from comments. Stay away from even negative thoughts towards that person. You want to remain friends with the abuser, you want to cut loose the victim, then just do it quietly. Don't cause anybody harm.